all right. This is many ghost quarters paired with a very fancy cat boy. Do we keep this? You know, we get to, so, If this is Tron, this hand is gas. Gas. If it's not Tron, we probably just die. Opponent, King Ziggy, mulliganing down to 5. We also get to draw first, so. Okay. All right. Planes go. The problem is if they have natural Tron. Yep, chromatic star, sure. The problem is that our Leonin Arbiter comes down too slow. Ancient Stirrings, okay. So you're saying there's a chance. If this was Sylvan's Grind. Okay, so they have Urza's Power Plant. Plays an Urza's Power Plant. Plays a map. Okay. So. Okay. If they don't have natural Tron, we're in great shape. If they do, then we're probably just dead. Yeah, go ahead, correct that map, opponent. Please do. Please do it. Yeah, just do it. Star, sure. Opponent's gonna dig for Tron. We're gonna straight up play our second Ghost Quarter next turn here and just start blowing up lands. Expedition map, sure. Sure, bud. Okay. Another land. Not exactly what we wanted to see. But we are going to blow up all these Tron lands. Kai Guy, that's for you. Alright. Let's get serious here. Revoker coming in. Is that it? Even Mind Sensor, yeah. Yeah. Winds of Mana, no. Arc Champion, no. Firewalker, no. Yeah, I think that's it. And we're gonna cut a Path to Exile, a Skyclave. We don't want to cut all our removal because our opponent does have creatures most likely. We do want to be able to get rid of those if they do get them down. And then probably a couple of Giver of Runes, honestly, because they're not going to target us too much. They do have some removal, mostly in the form of Dismember. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do that again. Please and thank you. We could have gotten blown out. They could have just had natural Tron and then we would have just done nothing, really, honestly. Done nothing at all. But, you know, sometimes the Arbiter gets people. It just does. Now, if Kai Guy were here, he would probably say this is because they're not playing Fancy Tron. If they were just playing Fancy Tron, it wouldn't have happened. Alright, let's see how far our opponent mulligans for the Tron. The nice thing is we now have 2 games. Okay. So we don't have Arbiter. This Stoneforge Mystic is a little weird because we don't get to search for anything. This is like the beatdown hand. But we do have a Ghost Quarter. I'm going to keep it. Our opponent also has 7 cards, which may just mean that they have natural Tron in hand. So we're just going to hope that the Ghost Quarter we have gets us there, I guess. Come on, Etherfile? Revoker. Revoker's actually not bad here. I don't hate Revoker here. means that we can turn off Oblivion Stone or other similar things, Karns, Ugins. Problem with Tron is what to name. They've got so many things to name. Ancient Stirrings. Problem is that if they play a Tron piece here, yeah, ours is mine. Do we have to Ghost Quarter them? And the answer may be yes. Talia, does that change anything, or I don't know that it does. Do we take our whole turn off just to Ghost Quarter our opponent? We might have to. And then they might just get Tron anyways. So. Yeah, I think we gotta do it though, like, because if they just have it, we can't just wait for it. So. This means they don't have Tron next turn. Play our Stoneforge Mystic, or maybe, well, wouldn't mind getting Talia down. Just to make it harder for them to do things, but I guess maybe if we were going to do that, we should have done it this last turn. But I think we had to get them off Tron. I think that was very important. Casts Ancient Stirrings. Now, where's the tower? Okay. So they have a tower. There's the tower. Crack Star. Do they also have Sylvan Scrying? If so, we're in trubs. No. Nothing off of that. Okay. I mean, they still could have things. Ghost Quarter. Oh, do we take another turn off? Maybe we do. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Take out their power plant. And say go. This is very slow. We're giving our opponent a lot of turns to dig their way out of this, and we're not applying any pressure, which is generally bad. This is probably not what we want to do, in all honesty, but destroying Tron lands is just so much fun. Saffron Olive likes to draw cards. I like to blow up lands. Tron lands. Ancient Stirrings. We could also potentially run our opponent out of basics. Uh-oh. Expeditious Map. Oh, and they drew another mine. Okay, so they have Tron. They have Tron. What do they have to go with Tron is the question. So they're going to have 9 mana next turn. And they have 5 cards in the end. Hey. Alright, well. That's what goes wrong with our plan. That's what goes wrong with our plan. Yeah, sure. Nothing we can do about your map. No arbiters here. Yeah, we probably just should have been applying pressure. Put some stuff on the board. I really didn't want to give our opponent the opportunity to just untap with Tron, but that's what Tron does. They find Tron pieces. They find the Tron pieces. Depending on what this is, we're not entirely dead yet. We're not in a good spot, but Ancient Stirrings to go find something gigantic. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Okay. Well, we can revoke her an Ugin. That's the thing we can do. Our opponent still has 1 billion mana, specifically. So, I don't know that this does anything, but yeah, there's Karn liberated. All right, we'll concede. We lost. We lost. Okay. Do we change anything? I don't think so. Yep, I think we just run it right back. Yeah, yeah. All right, we get to be in the play, which means an Arbiter is extra good. I don't... No, I don't like this hand. I like this hand a little bit better. We'll put the second vial to the bottom. This means that we get Arbiter down on the right turn to keep them from searching, hopefully. Power plants and sphere. Our opponent can still just draw natural Tron though, so we do need to find like ghost quarters. That's not a ghost quarter. Boop boop. Arbiter go. Archon is an interesting card against them. Not as good as some other things, but it's something. We can also Flicker Wisp at end of turn to get rid of a Tron land if we need to. Okay, plays a map. Plays a Blast Zone. We can get rid of that Blast Zone after they take it up. If they can even get to it. Flicker Wisp again. I actually don't hate that, though. Honestly, I would have preferred trying a Ghost Quarter. Alright. Begin combat. Attack for 2. Opponent could have Dismember, too. That is a thing. Oh, here it is. Okay, yep, they have Dismember. They're not on Tron yet, though. And all their lands are coming to play tapped. Yep, sacrifices that. Plays mine. Go start turn. Alright, we will take up our vial to 3. Let's see, what did our opponent get? Didn't even look. Okay, they got an Urza's Mine. And played it. Right, yeah, obviously. Okay, okay. Well, we'll play out the Arbiter. And then end of turn, we're going to Flicker Wisp in to get rid of one of their lands here. Flicker Wisp. Targeting. I guess we'll get the power plant. Seems fine. This is still a very close game. Our opponent has 6 cards in hand. Passes with nothing. I like that. Alright, get your land back. Comes into play tapped. Alright, we are done with Vial. Or at least done with ticking up Vial. We're definitely not done with Vial. We're going to use Vial a lot. Hopefully. Are you going to let us draw, opponent? Another Archon. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Begin combat. Alright, we are presenting lethal next turn. Our opponent can play 1 spell, and they will have 3 mana to do it. If they have a land in hand, or draw a land. This is like one of my favorite interactions with the Flicker Wisp. And opponent scoops it on up. All right. Well, that is the D&T versus Tron matchup we all love to see. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to click that like, comment, and subscribe buttons or whatever. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot and makes us feel good inside. All right, everybody. We'll see you for round 4.
Thank you for watching High Ground MTG with co-hosts Kai Guy and Spiny Mouse. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click that like button, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future episodes of High Ground MTG. For even more videos, be sure to check out our playlists so that you can have the high ground.